Godox have sent me their new mic. It's called the WEC. It's 2 transmitters and a receiver in this really neat charging case. It's very inexpensive and it's really good value. Now, if you've already got a microphone, then you can always trade it in with NPB, or they'll even give you cash so creators like you can make the most of your pre-loved equipment. Now, I've taken this out and I've used this with drones, mirrorless cameras and mobile phones. And spoiler alert, it rocks.
Don't stop.
Going on in town here. It's raining. So we're just trying the audio now. We're in a really little busy town street. It's market day. There's lots of chatting and calling out. So just be really nice to see how well this noise cancellation works. So now we've got the noise cancellation on. So let's just hear the difference in post-production. What's this like? We get this fantastic little charge case where we've got the 2 microphones and the receiver, the TX and the RX for the receiver of course, and it has an indicator here for the charge level, and you can see they're flashing, so they're all paired up and activated. And then in the box we get a couple of dead cats, cable for connecting to your camera, and we get the TRS and the TTRS for mobile phones. But I don't know how many mobile phones still have these, so let's forget about that. What they don't put in the case is a USB-C to USB-C, and actually when you plug that into your mobile phone, it does work. So you'll have to get one of those as an extra. This charge case is fantastic. Got some spring in it. It's made of a really firm padded case, and it's got this nice little flip up that you put your charging case into it. So for traveling, this is really perfect. And the thing I really like about this that other brands don't do is everything goes into this one case, and it's got a nice little pouch here. So I think that's a really fantastic design. These microphones, it weighs like 9 grams, there's nothing to it. And when you put it on your shirt, it's not going to pull, sag or anything, which is fantastic. 2 of these, of course, one for yourself, one for your talent, or if you're interviewing 2 people, you can have one on each. And then we have the receiver, and again, the receiver is really super light. So if you need to attach it to a mobile phone, it's really light to do that. Now, some other devices, you can clip these direct into your mobile phone, whereas you will need to use the cable. On my mobile phone, I've got this little flip out here. So actually, for me, that works really well. This cabling's a bit makeshift, it's all I had, but as a regular item, I think I'd replace this and get a little L-shaped here and a shorter cable, and that would be quite usable. 2 little green lights there showing that the TX are both connected, and then when these are connected, we've got the green light. Now, the RX, the receiver, has a nice little clip here that can go on your camera, on your mobile phone, or onto the side of a pocket. So for the audio out here to connect to your camera, the on-off button here, you just hold down for 4 seconds. You've got your USB-C port here for charging or for connecting to your mobile phone. And then we've got a plus and minus symbol here. That's for raising the gain. And you can do it by 6 decibels, it says, but it kind of seems like you do it in 3 stages. The only thing I would say is there's no way of actually telling how high you've raised it or lowered it. So it takes a little bit of experimentation. I've tested it out with a camera and with a mobile phone, and I would put these at full gain, I found, to get a nice rich sound from them. To pair these, all you need to do is press the orange button, which is the pairing button on the transmitter, and the pairing symbol on the receiver. You hold them down for like 10 seconds and they will just pair together. And then on the transmitter, you just have these 2 buttons on the side Now, one's to turn the device on and off, and then you just hold it down for about 4 seconds. And then we've got the orange button, which is to pair or for denoise. You'll notice this has got a green light at the moment. If you just press that, it's now got an orange light, and you'll note they've both turned orange on there, and that's just denoise. So an environment where you've got a lot of clattering or you're on the street, you'll find that really works really well. You'll notice on the bottom of these there's a little connector, and when you drop those in the charge box, they will just automatically charge. The dead cat's rather nice. It's just a rubbery fit, and it just presses over, and it's got a slight ridge on it, so actually grip really well. Quite efficient, like the way that works. It's fast and it's easy. Now, these will run for about 8 hours, but with the charge box, if you pop them back in, this will give you 24 hours of charge. Of course, if you've got 2 of these, then you've got 16 hours running time for a single person recording. And these just magnetically clip in. Really nice sturdy little box. Very neat. The whole thing is so light as well. But the audio distance range on this microphone is 200 meters. So I thought a great way of testing this is I put a camera in that window up there, and I'm going to walk back with the drone for 200 meters and just see how well we still pick up the audio. Well, there you go. You can see the camera. So that's at my takeoff point. We should be getting a lovely audio signal right now. Every 50 meters, we'll do another little test in the same way. So I'm now at 50 meters facing the camera, and now I've got my back to the camera. So let's go another 50 meters. The sound still, and so that was my back to the camera. How well could we still hear that audio? Be interesting to see. So I'm at 150 meters. I'm just going to go behind this building and see if you can still hear me. So I'm now behind a building. So we're both mic'd up now. Lydia's got hers there, and I've just got mine on my collar here. And we're going to do the stereo test. So we'll do a short piece in mono and then in stereo, so we can listen to the comparison. How long have you been playing the guitar now?
Well, I started in the second lockdown, but I didn't start lessons till about 6 months later.
At the time you've been learning the guitar, what's one of your favourite songs that you've learned?
It's got to be We're Never Ever Getting Back Together by Taylor Swift.
As you can tell, I really liked this microphone and I had loads of fun with it. If you're interested in this, there's a link in the description below. If you want to see more videos on Audio Kit, there's a playlist over there. Please show me the love and subscribe to the channel there, and hopefully I'll see you over there.